you going? Where the cool kids go?
No.
Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't know where we're going if you don't tell me.
To get his nails polished. Ellie, what color are you getting?
She said purple.
She said, like, I hope they have a purple gold color, because that's what
They probably have purple, and then they probably have sparkles that they can put on top. Make it shine, like make it glittery. Wanna do that? I'm gonna try one place over here that's close to us, and if not, then we have to go a little bit further. So Ellie got her nails. Let's see her nails. She has like blue.
Ellie, do this.
She's got like blue sparklies, and then they did her toes. Don't mind my dirty car. And my camera strap. And then Aubrey got her nails done, and then she got a flower on one. And then I got my nails done. Don't mind my dirty car. I just got my toes done, and then I will go this week and get a shellac manicure when I don't have the kids with me. So we are. So now we're running to Target. Waiting to see if my husband wants me to come get him, if he wants to go with us, or if we can go by ourselves. But I do like this nail salon. We went to another one before and they were just really rude. So I was like, I'll just go to this one from now on. I know, like, it's busy all the time, so you know people are coming. So, and then every time I go, the lady knows like a few of the people, so. Are you excited? You're gonna be a big girl going to school 4 days a week. Okay? And I'll see you soon, okay? Some of the kids stay for nap time, but you come home with mommy. Okay? So kids are off, and Jeff and I just had our first breakfast at Waffle House. And it was really good. It was really good and really affordable, I thought, but it was really cold in there. But that could just be that one. But when we walked outside, Jeff's glasses fogged up. That's how cold it was with the heat on his face. So we're gonna go run errands because we have 2 hours to get stuff done. Well, we have survived our first day of the kids at school. We ran errands this morning and stuff like that. And then we've just been home since I picked up Ellie. Actually, I came home a little bit before even I got Ellie, and I've just been cleaning and doing laundry and getting back into my routine, getting Ellie down for a nap. The house feels cleaner than it has since we probably moved in, but now we're waiting for the kids. Well, some of the kids to get off the bus. You know they're coming, Simba? What's your first day? Huh?
I said, I don't know.
I'll swoop down. Oh, where did they go? Oh, he's gonna come from behind probably.
Yeah, it's going that way.
Like, especially like 8-year-old little girls.
No, I don't.
Yeah, they
like
do.
Toddlers.
Nope. Especially because you're so skinny. They're like, ooh. Tastes like chicken.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they said. You can't even see them on the camera.
Because it's so bright out.
No, I don't think I'm anywhere even near them. Can't see them. Maybe I'll see it when I edit it. Oh, did you hear that? I think they just said Aubrey. Or maybe we should stop eating here so much. Or maybe we should stop eating here so much. If your kids eat Chick-fil-A, if you trade in their book, you can get free ice cream. Jeff, go try and get her ice cream. Ellie, there's something on your ice cream. Daddy wants to look at it.
Now that I see it,
Kids are picking out blind bags for their first day of school.
I got this one.
You'll change your mind before we leave, I'm sure. Is that what you're getting, Trev? Huh?
I was either gonna get this one.
Casey, there's a Ninja Turtle Mashem.
I was gonna
down
get
near your
one.
feet. Near your feet.
Either one this or I want the Harley Quinn little cube thing. Wait, can I get a $10 thing?
No.
Mommy, there's 2 of them.
I think there's only one, Ellie.
No. Collect all 6 puzzles. Can you tell me if this is the pink one?
Yeah, Mommy. It's what?
The brain. Pink. Ellie, are you getting those?
So what we can get, we can get the big.
It looks like it's orange,
Mommy, do
Casey.
you want the erasers or do you want the clip-on?
Yeah, it looks like it's orange.
Orange.
Where are they?
So we get to get a big dog, Max.
Move your finger.
Chloe. This one's also
Chloe.
This one's red.
Gidget.
Gidget.
one's red.
The bunny. And
The bunny.
Hem.
Yeah, Mommy,
And-
the only
and you
ones
can
left
get
are...
Okay,
The only ones left are Mikey and...
dog.
Good morning, everybody. Actually, doesn't look too bad back down there. Today's day 2 of back to school. I already have Aubrey and Casey off to school. They're the first ones to go in the morning and they are just still really excited. There's not really any nerves from them. It's really, really great. As I was getting them ready to go, Ellie came down and told me that she didn't want to go to school and repeated it, but she's dressed and ready to go now. She's got... It's fine. Go watch TV. You only have a little bit longer. But Trevor leaves much later. He leaves almost an hour later than Aubrey and Casey. So I'm just getting them all set to go and then getting myself ready to go. So I forgot yesterday how much I can truly get done in one day. And you know, it's really nice to clean the house and keep it clean. I've been struggling with that all summer long with the kids. Is I get it clean and then, you know, they've destroyed something else while I'm cleaning it. So it was really nice to get the house clean. And then by the time they got home, like they just really wanted to talk. And then we took them to dinner at Chick-fil-A and we had ice cream. And then we had to go to Target to get deodorant for Aubrey. And by the time we got home, it was baths and dinner. So the house has stayed fairly clean. So what I'm doing this year, and I set myself up with this beforehand and it's working. So I have my planner here. Oh crap. So yeah, I just realized today is Beauty and the Beast Tsum Tsum day. So I just went and placed my order and I will definitely be doing a haul on that soon. But I have like all my stuff that I put here to do like day to day. And then this planner is, I bought it from Target and it has your weekly and it has like your 3 top 3s and then your schedule, and then here I just put what I'm doing for dinner. And this has been working really good because I have my 3 things given. Yesterday I did like the playroom and stuff like that. So there's that stuff, and then every day I just make a list of stuff I want to do. And then here I have like coupons and stuff that I have to do. I have to go to the bank, stuff like that. So this stuff stays here because I don't need to bring it with me, but I'm getting ready to take her to school.
Yes.
And then I can run my errands and stuff like that. Crappy morning turned into me shopping. Christmas shopping at that. What a morning it has been. So Trevor is having a hard time. Trevor is not a social butterfly by any means, and he just has a hard time talking to people and opening up to people and stuff like that. So yesterday, I wouldn't say it was a bad day, but he's just like, he feels lonely. He feels alone. It's been a long summer of him feeling alone, and then he feels even more alone when he goes to school and it's not like everyone in his face. But I told him, you know, you're not in a single classroom anymore, so it's gonna take time to warm up. I'm like, you know, ask someone for a pencil sharpener or drop your paper. Do anything you can to strike up the conversation. So I feel bad for him, but I'm like, you know, you got to work through this. I can't go and introduce you to kids. So then this morning, his bus is supposed to come at like a certain time. About 6 minutes later, I got the notification that our alarm was disarmed, and I'm like, Ooh. Basically, I think he didn't want to get on the bus, so he found whatever way he could to not get on the bus. And so he, you know, went back into the house or whatever. I'm like, Trevor, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back in time to get you. I'm like, you can't just decide that you're not going to ride the bus. I'm like, if you don't want to ride the bus, talk to me about it. And, you know, we'll see if we can work something out. I'm like, I already said I don't mind taking you in the morning, but it can't be mom is on the other side of town and now she has to fly back to get you and take you to school. And so I was trying to walk the fine line of not disciplining him and yelling at him and making him feel like crap before school, but at the same time disciplining him and making him feel like crap before the first day at school. It was like that thin line. It was just like, it was kind of frustrating. And I called my husband and I was like spitting fire, but he's at school now, everyone's at school, and it's just like one of those situations. Like, it's hard right now, Trevor, yes, but you are responsible for this. Like, you have to talk to people. You have to reach out. Like, people aren't gonna just walk onto you. You know, you have to make an effort. I said, if you make an effort and people see you making an effort, then they'll make an effort. So I hope he has a better day, but I have a feeling this will set him off and he'll have a really bad day. And I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get a phone call. But I mean, there's nothing I can do. So I just went to Target and I ended up getting some like Christmas presents for the boys, that stuff that they had wanted, and got the stuff for the house, or got the stuff for the trip, and then I had to get stuff for the house. I'm shopping for our Disney trip coming up. Yes. There's fall stuff everywhere. And I love it. Alright, so I'm done with my errands, and I don't know. I can't get over what happened with Trevor this morning, and when he gets home, I need to sit down with him and just remind him that I love him, and remind him that even though I'm hard on him, it's because I love him, and I know that you know, he can do better than what he's doing. Like, this morning really set me off. I don't know why that made me as mad as it did, but I guess the same issues that we've been having over and over with him, with just not communicating and not talking, and, you know, trying to like sneak around things to do something that he, you know, is uncomfortable with or whatever. So I ended up going around this morning and shopping, and yeah, like the Christmas stuff, like those were actually things that were on my list anyways, so I'm glad that I got them on huge discount. And then, you know, the other stuff I got, you know, because I needed it. And then, you know, going to Marshall's, and I went to Five Below, and I went to Kirkland's and got a few more things for the house or whatever, and a few things we didn't need. They were like on my radar of stuff I wanted to find, but, you know, so it's like I can't, you know, let what happened in the morning, you know, ruin my day. So I was supposed to go and sign up at the gym here, and I was supposed to go to the bank, and I went to go to the bank, and they weren't accepting check deposits for some reason. So I don't know, it's just, I can't let it ruin my day. I can't, you know, get all sad and shop, and you know what I mean. And I think I'm sad anyways, just with the kids being gone, and I think that's normal, and I guess that's why I'm trying to vlog about it. You know, when your kids leave you after being with you all summer, you know, you're so ready for them to go, and they're driving you crazy, and you can't get anything done. But at the same time, it's like, for me at least, I'm having a really hard time being a stay-at-home mom, but I just like kind of stay at home by myself. Like, you know, my 3 older kids are now gone for a majority of the day. They leave super early at morning and don't get home until later in the day. They're now eating 1 to 2 meals outside of the house 5 days a week. And yeah, I still have Ellie at home, but I mean, she's gone 4 mornings a week, and then we normally come home and get her fed and get her down for a nap, and then she wakes up around like 2:30 or 3 when the kids are coming home from school. So it's like, yeah, I have her, and yeah, if I had to go and put her in like an after school care and stuff like that, and clearly she's not handling, like, she doesn't handle school well yet. Like, she's still very little, and in all honesty, she's probably too little to be in 4 days a week, 4.5 days a week, but that's how they do it. She's just tiny. I mean, she's 3. She's gonna turn 4 in October, but she's little. She's an itty bitty thing. And next year she has her, you know, pre-K that's like pretty long. I think it's like 5 days a week, and it's almost all day long, like 9 to 2 or something like that. But you know, I think this is normal, and I guess that's why I'm vlogging about it. Like, you know, you get sad, you get down, and you go and you walk around Target aimlessly buying stupid stuff that you don't need, but at the time it kind of makes you feel better, and within a few days you snap out of it, and you know, you get your routine or whatever. So, because I know that whenever I go home I'll be cleaning and all that stuff, but it's just like, I don't know. I hate that he went to school like that and that I'm this way right now, and it's just bothering me to no end. And I hate the fact that, you know, Ellie was grabbing onto me and I was trying to kind of push her in the teacher's direction, and you know, her lip was quivering. I hate it. I hate it so much. I so badly want to homeschool my kids, but it's just, I'm just not confident, I guess, in myself that I can homeschool them. And for now, Casey and Aubrey like school, and I think Ellie will get there with time. Trevor, I don't know. I have a feeling that Trevor's going to end up being homeschooled, and I'm fine with that, you know. He's just a child that's just maybe not made for public school, but I guess I just needed to vent about it. Good morning, everyone. We're on the 3rd day of school now. Finally in yoga pants, but I didn't do my hair. I'm sticking pretty good to my plan. See if I can find a place to put you guys. I'm in my laundry room, so excuse the mess behind me. I'm doing really good sticking to plan, you know, doing some stuff that I have scheduled. I've been, you know, laying out like what I need to do every day, and I've been getting it done. Yesterday I slacked a little bit, but I definitely do need to start getting to bed earlier. It's hard because my husband is a night owl, and I need sleep or I become a monster. And it's, if he goes to bed late, he wakes me up. But thankfully I've been tired enough that I've just been passing out, and actually last night I actually slept through him coming to bed, which was really, really nice. But I'm still not getting to bed enough. And then, you know, when you stay at home, I feel like you just, especially when my kids are in school. When my kids are out of school, not so much. I don't care what my house looks like. I just want to enjoy and have fun and go places and, you know, all that stuff. Because the time that they are home, once they go to school, it's just so limited. But I'm just, you know, going all day and trying to get a bunch of stuff done, and you know, also kind of enjoying my freedom a little bit, and maybe going shopping and stuff like that, where I can like sit and browse and I'm not dealing with the can I haves and all that stuff. But anyways, I'm just kind of struggling with like this whole being a stay-at-home mom with no kids. Like, now that Casey's in, you know, for the past, God, Casey went to school and preschool for 3 years, and in those 3 years there was a lot of therapies and extra stuff to get him to, you know, go to a normal school, because that was our whole goal with his IEP and all that, was that we wanted to like heavily I guess therapy, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but heavily, you know, get the therapies on him so that he could. And thankfully we were successful, and he did, and I devote that all to the special ed program at the preschool, or at the school that, yeah, the preschool that he was at, not the elementary school, because I think the elementary school, once you get into their special ed program, it's pure crap. But you know, so even when he was home from school, we were just like doing lots of stuff at home and extra learning and stuff like that. But I feel like, you know, now that 3 of my 4 kids are gone, essentially we start kicking kids out of the house around 7 o'clock in the morning, and they don't get home until the little kids around almost 3, Trevor almost 4. So it's like a better part of my day is spent with no kids. Ellie's gone from like 7:30 until like 11-ish, every day and knowing that next year she's going to be gone even more. I guess I'm just really struggling with this whole, I'm a stay-at-home mom with no kids. And, you know, for me to get a job right now, you know, I was seriously talking about it with my husband, but, you know, Ellie would still need some sort of care after school, and she doesn't handle being without mommy at all. Not to mention I would have some like personal mommy guilt because I stayed at home with all the other ones and then didn't, you know, complete staying home with her. Knowing that next year she does like what they call like Georgia K4 or something, I forget what they call it, but it's a lot, like it's pretty much full-time. It's like a smidge below full-time school. So knowing that in a few years, you know, they're all going to be in school all day, like, what am I going to do? Because my husband has always said, like, you know, I can't leave my job. Like, I can't leave a car up in the air with no fluids in it and just tell the customer, oh, I'll be back in 5 hours. Like, you can't do that in his field. So, you know, we're getting to the point that I'm trying to start thinking about a job for me and figuring out, you know, what I want to do with myself, because I am like, I mean, anyone that's watched me can probably tell that I'm a super busybody and I need to be going all the time, but at the same time, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I can definitely clean my house and get that in more Amanda condition, you know, cleaning corners and stuff, but it's like, you know, what am I gonna do next year and stuff like that. So I guess we're just trying to get through this, because it's definitely I think that's been the hardest thing so far for me, is being like, okay, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I have no kids. Like, you know, when my other kids went to school, it was fine because I still had the little kids. So I don't know, this is just, it's definitely a challenge for me. Being a mom, I mean, I've only been a mom for almost 12 years now, but I feel like it's like all I've ever, you know, been.
Small one. There's a sign on it. So it's up. Side. It's stacked up. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit open. Oh my goodness.
I think you need to eat your nuggets instead of playing YouTube. If you don't eat your nuggets, you're not going to get to see Daddy at work. Hold the camera.
So we have this holiday, and it says holiday. And it has, oh, mommy.
Here, let me see the camera. You're going to end up breaking the camera.
Look at this. Look. Stop. Say it. You can't just, oh, mommy, Teddy's on the ground.
Who?
Teddy.
Is that one of Pepper's friends?
Yeah. Teddy's friend. Pepper's on the...
What happened to your eye? You have a scratch on your eye.
Yeah. Yeah, because Keisha scratched me.
Keisha did not scratch you.
Yeah, she scratched me. I love me so much. Mom, come on.
So we are in Target right now. And she's being like that. And we drive a little longer to come to this Target. Hold on, what do we need now? We need to go to school supplies. We come to this Target because it reminds us of home, because it's the exact layout of the one at home. Right, Ellie?
What? What?
This Target is like our Target in New Hampshire. Isn't it just like it? Alright, I thought I'd quickly show what we got at Costco. I got these two lounge pants for like $16.99, I think. I need new pajama pants. All mine have shrunk up wicked bad, so I got these in like a super huge size. The soft and chewy granola bars are $8.97 like usual. I got this hoodie for Casey, and I have to say they stepped up their game this year with these character hoodies. The girls ones aren't cute, but this one is really cute for Captain America for Casey, and this was $9.97. Yeah, actually, here's last year's. Like you can see, it's just super worn. They put a lot more detail into it. And then I got these pajamas for Casey. So it is 2 t-shirts and 1 pair of pants, and it had an elephant in it, or elephant, you know, theme to it. 1 second, baby. I think this was $8.97, and then I just found this in my cart that I got the other day and forgot about it. I also got a gallon of milk, which is $1.89. It's like the best deal I think you can find. I'm gonna take this stuff out and put it up here as I do it. So we got our typical muffins that are like 2 for $7, I think. So we got blueberry and chocolate chip. We got 2 dozen eggs, which was $3.97, cage-free, large eggs. I think that's a good deal. We got this Peppa Pig DVD that's staying in the car for $8.99. The kids loved these things last time, and it was $11.99 or $13.99 for this, so they'll be very happy that I got those again. Corn is super expensive there, I think, but I really like the way that theirs taste, so got another one of those. I grabbed these apple slices for the kids, like snacks and stuff, because they're treated, and I just don't have time right now to treat them. And my kids won't eat them if I cut them up, and then they won't eat it really if it's an apple, because like right now Casey doesn't have his 2 front teeth. So I grabbed these for the kids that can't, like mainly Ellie and Casey. I grabbed that huge pack of beef.
Where is my son?
I grabbed this shirt for me, and it's like a long, or is it 3/4? It's either 3/4 or long sleeve, high-low. It looks like that. I recently bought a couple pairs of LuLaRoe leggings, so I figured this will go perfect with it, and it's a nice, like, pretty fall Christmas color. And then when we were at Target, I had to get some stuff for my homework station that I'm making, and then we found some extra stuff. Can you grab whatever just fell, Ellie? So we grabbed the stapler for the homework station, some pencil caps for the homework station, some binder clips for the homework station, pencil sharpener, and then we found this bronzer for $3.98. And then we also bought a nail polish. Oh, we bought this nail polish. So I'm gonna get all this stuff put away. Oh yeah, and then all of Ellie's little Barbie things for them all to share. So I'm gonna get all this stuff put away. Yes. I forgot. We also got this Charisma Velvet Plush Throw 2-pack. One is like a peacock type fabric, and one is brown, and I figure these would be perfect for like the fall and the winter, and they're super soft. It was like $14.